morning, everyone. Just a quick hello and start for the day. We are about to head out the door as soon as Kevin finishes getting ready, but he's just discovered his hearing aids are flat.
Well, they were charging, but it has stopped charging them overnight.
So he's going to take his charger with him and see if we can get a bit of charge into them. Okay. Anyway, we're just about to head out and join our...
Start again, Mummy.
I'm not doing the whole thing again.
Do the whole thing.
Kevin's been inappropriate, so I'll have to delete a bit of what he said. Working with husbands.
You look pretty.
Working with husbands, my goodness.
You don't think you look pretty. Look at your fluff.
Just get ready.
Look at your long...
He's in a good mood.
Cascading fluff.
I don't know why he's in a good mood. He said he didn't sleep very well, but anyway, he's in a good mood.
Because I was wanted last night.
Undo your top button.
Somebody wanted me.
Okay, undo the top button. You're like going to choke. Anyway, we're heading off on a vegan, vegetarian food tour, which I said we've got to meet them in Chinatown. I'm not recording, just quickly recording. They've got little unlimited bites in the morning. A nice little, I'll take a little snack for on the road, I guess. So it was like a 2-second walk to the train station. I turn around, our hotel's just there. So that's good.
Might have seen a train, but no, it's just another platform. I've got to go down again. Alright, I'm going to keep filming. We can speed this up. I can speed it up the old-fashioned way. Now she's a long way away. Alright, this is the old-fashioned zoom. Oh, still no trains. Oh no, that's just the entrance. Stop.
This is what I get when I ask Kevin to vlog. Oh, the train station's pretty clean still. He's trying to fast forward the video. Oh my gosh, where's he gone? Yeah, as Kevin said, it's like I think we've come to a lift. But like Kevin said, it's probably a long way down it is. It's like four floors, he said, pretty much. Way underground.
Platform B4. Okay, we're on the lift. Down.
Oh, there is escalators. I think we came the wrong way, Kev. I thought that. It seemed odd that there was only a lift.
This is riveting video, isn't it? This is how lifts work. Although the last lift had a whole lot of people in it, and then when it came back it was empty, and I thought they might have all been eaten by the train, but I think they just might have got off.
Well, we have arrived in Chinatown, and it's fairly easy to work your way around a little bit of where do we go, but then we spotted some signs that said exit. We just followed people to start with. Definitely very easy to get around, and a few of you asked about coming to Singapore. Yes, highly recommend, and even on your own. I think it'd be a great like an international destination to do on your own. Very, very people friendly. Right, Kevin's got different thoughts. We'll have to evaluate that later on. Wow, okay, look where we are. How cool. It's obviously very quiet here in Chinatown at the moment, since it's 9:20 in the morning. We had the choice of doing the tour now or in the evening, and maybe wrongly we chose the morning. But, yeah, I do believe we're going to learn a bit of history on the tour as well. So about 1 or 2 suburbs where we stayed originally, not far from our first accommodation. This is cute. Kevin wanted to see what durian was like. You can't even take them on the train. No. Can't take me to any hotels. Which way we go now?
Straight through. Not through the bus.
Not through the bus. Oh, it's going to be a Starbucks, Kev. Underneath that beautiful building, it's going to be a Starbucks. I love how they've got street art everywhere. This is why I fall, because I'm too busy taking in the sights. Beautiful Buddhist temple. We have one right near where we used to live, I guess. It's gorgeous though. We think we found where we're going. The guide's supposed to have an iPad and a red lanyard. I don't know.
Is it a trivet to it?
No. We went far enough to point around the corner. We found our guide. This is the oldest hawker centre. Mummy Cafe. It smells good, doesn't it? It smells. There's like 200 halls here.
So this is how they steam it inside here in these little molds.
Yep.
And then after that they will stack it in the brown basket. Then they'll put it in this stainless steel container. And when people are ready to order, he will scoop it out.
prayer then. Sounds like it though, doesn't it?
What times are the prayer?
So every 2 hours you have a special prayer, but today the prayer is quite special.
You can hear that prayer because there's a wedding going on.
So they're faster and faster and faster. That's coming to the part where we're getting officially married. 1824. So all the old first temples and mosques and churches were all built here.
Temple, this Buddhist temple. It's so cool how they've got all the different temples in a row. Where the painter was, and he's finished the painting that we saw him doing, and he's well underway on another one. Back in Little India, just going to look at some ingredients and stuff.
To the banana flower from the temple. So this is how it looks like inside. See this petal over here? Let me show you this.
I love the smell of all the fresh.
Yes, this is all fresh. So this all ingredients here come from India and Malaysia. They come in every day. Long beans.
Just
normal
normal
long
long
beans.
Normal long beans.
Yeah, we don't see them like that in Australia, do we?
Yeah, everything's open and fresh here. How about this?
Star fruit.
No.
What's this one?
Oh, this is also the same family as the gourd, but this one is just smoother. So you see here like bitter gourd, smooth gourd. This is a baby version. Baby bitter gourd,
Eggplant.
eggplant. This one is the same.
Oh,
Also eggplant, but this is softer, this is harder and small. And a flower garland maker. What do you think that flower is?
no idea.
That's a lotus.
Oh, okay.
Lotus. So lotus are actually auspicious in Hinduism and Buddhism because the lotus actually grows in mud. So flowers are not religious, they are cultural. Tie for her lah.
Just
Yeah, that's fine. You tie for her. You tie for her. Yeah. You don't want? Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is a fresh jasmine flower bracelet, and very nice. Right? Can you smell this one?
It's not a flower, isn't it? It's a fresh.
It's
a nice
Fresh,
fresh.
right? And this is something, so before Chanel number 5, this is how people perfume, and his regular customers who know where he's located, and he has a small business. So he rents out the little space from them, and you will see many tailors in India.
Of a coconut water. Gonna try a drink.
No, it's gonna take a while.
You can see that is.
Going down.
So this one, the inside is steam. Okay, so it's very hot, steam, and you tear it open, you will see the steam. And how they make this? This is a North Indian base, so it's made with wheat flour. I can help you to hold also.
Bit of that.
Genie, you used to spoon.
It's okay. Okay, now take a ring of onion and bite. Just, yeah. And chili if you want. Oh, wow. That's how you eat.
This just turned up at our table as well. Wow.
That's yummy.
More like a grape kind of.
But it's good.
It does taste different, doesn't it, to the other
Chips
ones?
taste different to that.
It's actually a biryani mix, which is a spiced rice. And if you want to make that Indian biryani, which you're quite familiar, you have to buy their collection of spice and then
Apparently now going to take a bus. Not sure where we're going now. these stores can only be here for 2 years and then they have to close and a new store will open up. So different.
The name of the space is called Tarik. T-A-R-I-K. Tarik means to pull, which you said about pulling the teeth. That's what it means. It started by a friend of mine. He's 42 years old, and he started it about 5 years ago when he was initially working as a flight steward with Emirates. During COVID, all the flights were grounded.
I've got a lime juice, I guess it's water with lime juice. Very nice and refreshing. Kampong Glam. They don't have any non-dairy milk, so I just couldn't try the tea. I'd like to go look at some of the shops and stuff, but very tired. Like magic, we're back at the hotel. We're just going to have a little look at the dipping pool. Oh, it looks cute. Yeah. It's got sun on it though. I wonder if there's a shape. Which way's the sun going?
Yeah. Sun just down.
Oh no, it's too warm. It's warm. Yeah, forget that. I was hoping it'd be nice and cool. Oh well, that was an idea. So they've got like tea and coffee making facilities and all the microwave and stuff if you're in just one of the hotel rooms to use, which is nice. Well, as you know, we're back home. I'm pretty exhausted, but that was for me a very big day. We were gone we left here at 9, 5 hours of just minimal sitting down. So yeah, no wonder I'm feeling a bit full.
The good thing about going out during the day is you don't get attacked by prostitutes.
Full kiff.
Not that I've thought about it again since.
Yeah, they're a bit traumatised, a bit traumatic. I think most people, something like that. That was a weird, very weird incident.
I don't like people touching me.
No.
Don't know.
Except for me, apparently. I'm allowed to touch him.
You're allowed to touch me.
But I think most people, that's some confrontational thing. I think most people, anything confrontational, yeah, I've had not like that, but any confrontational things that I've had, I go stew on them. You know, you just sort of keep thinking about them. But what about today's tour?
It was good.
It was excellent. It was so good. Obviously, it was just the two of us.
The first thing we went to, we got spring rolls. We know why they're called spring rolls.
We learnt lots today. I think I probably forgot most of it, but we learnt lots.
And that's because
They're made in spring.
Chinese New Year spring is when they make them, because they're good fortune.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to look like gold and stuff, but
I didn't see
they're
that.
fresh.
But yeah, so brought a bit of food back with us to eat. We'll see how it goes, whether it's still good later on or not, I don't know. But yeah, we did pretty good considering we're not huge eaters and we're the only ones on the tour, so and we tried to get her to eat some, and she ate a little bit of that cone bread, but that was about it. She just didn't want to, eat our food. But yeah, it was all very delicious. As I said, we learnt lots of history, and there was certainly heaps of food for us. Because it was, even though it's a food tour, we did the historical tour, so we got lots of history information. It was really excellent. I would love to have just gone back and looked a bit through that Malaysian area where the shops are and stuff, but no. My body said no more. So we've still got our nice refreshing drinks to have, and I'm going to definitely rest my feet up for a bit. A swim would have been the perfect end to the day. Well, yeah, I mean, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2:15 now, actually. End of our day. But too warm. Maybe later on, I said to Kevin, maybe when we get cold, we could go up and it might be quite nice with the lukewarm little swim, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it was excellent too. I highly recommend. I will link it below for anyone who might be coming to Singapore and is interested. It was really good. They do have, I think, like 8 different tours, so I'm sure we'll be back in Singapore again because we've both fallen in love with the city, I would say. Have you fallen in love with the city? Love the city. Beautiful. Love to come. I'm sure we'll come back. It's not too far from home.
Ironically, I think it's different to America because there's so many laws and so many restrictions on what you can and can't do. It actually leads to more freedom because you can generally go anywhere and do things
safe, yeah.
as long as you're not offensive to other people. And I know they call it the woke mind virus and all that sort of rubbish, but I think if you like empathy and just want to generally be nice to people, it seems really nice here, so it's good.
Yeah. And so we learnt so much today. One little tidbit I'll share that I remember right now was the fact that obviously it's mostly, what do they call it, community housing? No, what do they call it?
Yeah.
And in every building they have a percent of, like, I guess it's kind of like, they have to have a certain percentage of Indians. Muslim? No, they're different.
Yeah, it was Indians, Muslims,
Chinese.
Was it? And Chinese.
So it was probably race, not religion, because they don't separate like that. Yeah, so in each building, which they rent for 100 years or live
99 years. They get
buy it for 100 years.
A lease on the building. So if you buy it at 90 years in, you can only live there 10 years. Then you have to leave, and the government gives it back.
Yeah.
But they're saying if you're close to death anyway, like if you're old, then you can actually sell it back to the government early and live on the money, and you basically live there until you die. So it seems pretty good.
Such a good welfare system. That's so no one is homeless.
Yeah, there's no homeless, so there's no real.
Everyone can afford to live.
Well, I haven't seen any poor people. She said often the mosques and things and the temples will.
Yeah, there must be very low income people. I'm assuming, but they
struggle.
still have a home.
And there's no questions asked. If you go to a food line, you just.
Yeah.
Even if you're fancy, you can say, "I want some food," and they give it to you.
Yeah, that's I'm very, very impressed with Singapore and the people of Singapore. And I'm going to say maybe not the weather, but the weather's not too bad. We knew it was going to be humid, and most of the time it's bearable, not too bad. Today was a bit hot towards, again, the middle of the day. It's getting hot now, but yeah, I loved our stay here. Just thought I'd do a little check-in with you. You probably can't hear, but there's a bit of thunder out there. Oh, and I think the rain has started. Probably because Kevin's just headed downstairs, but he does have an umbrella. And he guesses where he's going at dinner time. I can't believe it's already 20 to 7. I don't know where that time went since we come home. That's crazy. Anyway, we're having the same dinner as last night, minus the vegetable dish that I got, which was very nice, but we're just going to have pineapple fried rice and the wonton noodle soup because that was just amazing. So I've just doing a bit of washing up while Kevin's gone, get that stuff dried. And yeah, we watched a bit of, well no, I was editing a video, trying to download photos and video, and my phone's mucking up, doing stuff. So I've ended up then I realised I could just plug my phone into my laptop and do my photos that way. So I've done that. The video, I don't need that video for now anyway. There might be some screenshots I want off it, but for the most part, I think I got my photos today. A lot of photos, as you guys can probably guess. And then watched a bit of YouTube. Oh, Kevin had a nap for a little bit, and then watched a bit of YouTube. And then Kevin didn't want to watch anymore for a little bit, so I'm back to doing my photos, just selecting them and just tidying some of them up a little bit, lightening them, because it's been overcast, particularly yesterday and bits of today. So just adjusting the photos as needed. And at least in the morning, I can do my journey album for the last 2 days and get that up to date. Oh, I've got a bit of a headache, little brewing there. But anyway, for now, I'm going to finish off drying up these dishes and then wait till Kevin gets back with dinner. But yeah, the rain has come down now. Lucky it took his umbrella. Oh, and the lightning.
Okay, I'm going out to the same place again to do the same vlogging again. Well, not really, because I'm not going to vlog at all. I just thought I should show you the weather. This is what happens when Libby wants dinner delivered. These are our new umbrellas. Yeah, my shoes are getting very wet. I don't know if you can hear anything because it is, oh my god, there's big puddles. I can't even get across the street without being in a puddle now. Oh well, shoes are wet. Pretty wet anyway. Ugh. Anyway, so there you go. This is Singapore in the rain.
Oh, the camera's always light. While Kevin's gone, got that washing up done as I told you. Went and did all my skincare, got into my nightie, and I cozied up the place. Don't mind our spread out mess over there. And I found this side, which does have the same blinds. It's got a curtain, which is much more cozy, isn't it? Well, let me zoom back. There we go. It's much more cozy. In a great little place. So just having a little, having a kitchen and washing up, being able to wash up and get takeaway and stuff just makes our life a little bit easier. I'm just working on another video. It's nearly finished. I'm just checking it through.